Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching and welcome to the English news of Binh Phuoc radio, television station and newspaper. In the headlines for today, Binh Phuoc to apply electronic invoices from July the 1st. Fertiliser market in Binh Phuoc still heated. Vietnam promotes gender equality. Government orders more measures to stabilize stock market. Starting from July the 1st, all organizations and individuals using paper invoices must change to electronic invoices in accordance with the law on tax administration and regulations from the Ministry of Finance on invoices and certificates.
Users of invoices subject to conversion include enterprises, cooperatives, administrative and non-business organizations, branches with parent companies in other provinces, business households, and individuals. To use e-invoices, organizations and individuals need a computer connected to the Internet, a digital signature, software to create and store e-invoices, and a connection with tax authorities to transmit and receive data. The Binh Phuoc Tax Department has fully prepared the necessary IT infrastructure and solutions, has notified organizations providing e-invoice services, and has organized training courses on e-invoice policies and e-invoice processes for tax officials and taxpayers.
Fertilizer prices in Binh Phuoc began to increase in mid-2021 and show no signs of cooling down, which has created significant difficulties for farmers and agents.
Now is a time when farmers fertilize their crops, especially fruit trees, but the number of customers buying fertilizer is down sharply compared to this time last year. Agents have been unwilling to import cheaper equivalents than usual.
Every year we sell a lot of fertilizer, but this year sales have been down sharply. Some farmers have left their fields recently, while others are buying fertilizer in moderation. I'm unwilling to import more, and still only import 30 to 40% as previous year.
The price of urea fertilizer has increased to 900,000 dong a bag, and prices of other types are also high and not cooling down. According to agents, the rise in price of domestic fertilizer is mainly due to rising global prices of fertilizer and raw materials and higher costs for domestic production.
The People's Court of Binh Phuoc Province has fined 48-year-old Vũ Trần Đức Duy from neighboring Lâm Đồng Province 2 billion Vietnamese dong for tax evasion.
From July 19, 2017 to September 25, 2017, Duy, the owner of the Dai company, directed Vũ Trần Hương Thủy and Trần Tuấn An to sign and open 5 customs declarations at the Thanh Customs branch under the Binh Phuoc Customs Department to import 920,431 tons of raw cashew nuts from the Corathi company in Singapore worth over 41.7 billion dong. These goods are exempt from import taxes of 5% or more than 2.08 billion dong in this case. After importing the cashew nuts, Duy did not use them for production and instead sold them, in violation of Article 60 of the Custom Law, Clause 5, Article 25 of Decree No. 08 from the government, and regulations in Article 21 of Circular No. 38 from the Ministry of Finance, resulting in a loss of 2.08 billion dong in import taxes to the state. The trial panel found that Duy has engaged in tax evasion and fined him 2 billion dong. He is also responsible for paying the 2.08 billion dong in lost tax revenue.
Foreign Ministry has launched Vietnam Voluntary Midterm Report on the implementation of Universal Periodic Review (UPR) third cycle recommendations and announced the country's candidacy to the UN Human Rights Council in the 2023 to 2025 tenure.
Accordingly, Vietnam is willing to cooperate with other member countries and relevant parties to maintain principles of the UN Charter and international law, reinforcing the effectiveness and efficiency of the UNHRC through dialogue, cooperation, and mutual respect. Vietnam will work to promote gender equality, especially for women and girls, in the era of digital transformation, while continuing to propose a resolution on human rights and climate change, and making contributions to the Council's efforts in ensuring the right to access healthcare services, especially in the post-pandemic recovery period.
The government has directed the implementation of measures to ensure the stock market operates in a stable, safe, smooth, public and transparent manner and develops sustainably.
The government asked the finance minister and the governor of the State Bank of Vietnam to instruct relevant agencies and units to keep a close watch on the developments of the domestic and foreign financial, monetary and stock markets to actively carry out appropriate governance measures. The finance minister and the chairman of the State Securities Commission were required to monitor and supervise the movements of the market in order to come up with management solutions to avoid risks and losses. These agencies also need to actively unveil information, come up with solutions to stabilize the psychology of domestic and foreign investors and protect their legitimate interests. It requested strict punishment against any violations. It also asked the Minister of Information and Communications to direct press agencies to report accurately and truthfully.
Vietnam has been a total of 34,600 new enterprises been set up in the first quarter of this year, up 18% year-on-year according to the General Statistics Office.
In March, 14,300 new enterprises were established with total registered capital of around $8.5 billion, representing sharp increases of 96% and 127% month-on-month respectively. Average registered capital per newly established enterprise reached $13.5 billion, more than $990,400 during this period, much higher compared to the figure from the same period last year. The positive figures demonstrate the confidence of the business community after 2 years of coping with COVID-19 impacts.
Ink wash paintings featuring contemporary Vietnamese life dazzled visitors to a recent exhibition at the Fine Arts Association in Ho Chi Minh City. The paintings were created by 7 Chinese Vietnamese painters. Although the painters are of different ages, from 26 to 88 years old, they all reveal their passions for ink wash paintings.
I travel a lot, so I have the chance to feel the beauty of nature and people. I hope the ink wash paintings offer visitors a different glimpse of life.
Tranquil lights in rural areas, adorable springs, a corner of Chinatown in Ho Chi Minh City, and life in mountainous localities are depicted through the paintings. The painters are members of the Fine Arts Club for Chinese. With 40 members, the club is strong in creation and exhibitions. Its ink wash paintings are a signature of the city's fine art sectors.
That's all for news today. Thanks for your watching BPTV News. Goodbye and see you next time.